Sadhguru Nath Maharaj Ki Jai. And welcome to Jagadambe Reads the Holy Books of India, Mahabharata208. As you may remember, the king of Virata was bowled over by the presence of Yudhishthira. While these thoughts were taking shape in the mind of the king, Yudhishthira had approached the throne. The king got up from the throne and walked to the spot where Yudhishthira was standing. He took him by the hand and said, "I'm honored by the presence of a Brahmin like you. I'll be very happy to do anything you want me to do." Yudhishthira stated the facts in a simple, short manner. He could not tell a lie, but he had to conceal the truth. He said, "I was a great friend of King Yudhishthira, the lord of Indraprastha. You must have known of Yudhishthira, who had to live in the forest with his brothers and their queen, as a consequence of the game of dice. You can call me the soul of Yudhishthira. So dear are we to each other. My name is Kanka. I'm used to spending all my time with Yudhishthira. I'm as fond of the game of dice as he is. But now I'm cleverer at it than what he was at the time he played and lost. He could never do anything without my knowledge. But Yudhishthira is now in hiding. I am grieved at the fate that has overtaken him and his brothers. I have come to you as a refuge. You are equal to Yudhishthira in nobleness, so I have been told. Hence I've come to you. I have now no one whom I can call mine. No father, no mother, no one depending on me. I have no belongings. Today, happiness and sorrow weigh the same to me. Pleasant and unpleasant mean the same thing to me now. I am free of all desires. I have come to you in search of peace. Can I get it?" Virata was touched by the dignified manner in which Yudhishthira spoke his words. His eyes were full of reverence, and he said, "You have honored our city by your presence. I am happy to have you with me. I'm also extremely fond of dice. I'm happy to get some player who can teach me to play the game as it ought to be played. You must use my kingdom and my wealth as if it's your own." Yudhishthira said, "I have no need for all this wealth, O king. I have only one boon to ask of you. I will not eat food touched by anyone. I will eat just once in the night. I have taken an oath that I would observe this until 1 year is up. I hope you will not be offended by my strange behavior." The king agreed to his conditions. Thus ended the first meeting between the two kings. Chapter 3. The Pandavas in Virata. A few days later, Bhima entered the city of Virata. Carrying a ladle in his hand, he entered the streets of the city and came to the palace of the king. Everyone was amazed at his physique. It was magnificent. There was no other word for it. He calmly entered the palace and came to the court of the king. No one prevented him from walking right in like that. The king looked at him and liked his appearance. Bhima came near the throne and said, "May God bless the king of the Matsyas. My lord, I have come to your court since I have heard about your noble nature and your sympathy for those who are in trouble. I'm an excellent cook. It is not good to talk about oneself, but I have to, since I have no one to recommend me. I can cook 1,000 different tasty dishes. I will be happy if I am allowed to stay with you and please you." The king looked at him and said, "Young man, you seem to be too good for the job you propose to take up. To me, you look like a prince in disguise." Sadhguru Nath Maharaj Ki Jai. Thank you for coming. I hope you come again.